Right, so I thought I'd do a quick walk around video of ORVIL, my camper van. ORVIL standing for Old Red Vehicle Integrated Living. It was a working title that stuck. And if I just zoom out, there he is, or it is, in all its glory. There's two 1.8 metre solar panels on the roof. I'm up in Esholt, north of the cesspit called Bradford, and I've just dropped Sam off at Headingley Cricket Ground because he's going to watch England get mullered by Pakistan. So I took him in on the back of the bike. So an ex-post office or Royal Mail van, and this is what it looks like when it's been lived in for 3 days. I've not hoovered, I've not cleaned anything, I've not tidied up. So let's just start with the door. So it's just a normal UPVC door that I shoehorned into the side of the van. This is far from finished. There's the roof to go in yet, which will hide all that wiring above the carpet. So that's the kitchen. It's just a normal Wicks kitchen. I've got water, which is down under here. I've got two of those, and I've also got this unit which gets used for hand washing, which I put another plug in so it drains into there, so I didn't have to run another drain off it, because you normally tip that up but it just pisses out of that hole at the back now. And that also does hot water. There I've got hand wash, so we've got soap, that's detergent, and that's shower gel just because I could. Got my light, signs and lights. There's a socket behind there which has got USB on it. The fridge is bolted down and is full of what you'd expect. There's also a fridge thermometer there which is Bluetooth, so I can look and see what the temperature of the fridge has been if I've got something like chicken in there while I'm travelling. That's the socket. All these wires need to be tucked away. That's the MPPT charger, which is multi-power point tracking, I believe, and it's currently putting 385 watts into the lithium battery. I ran it down to about 20% last night because I had the aircon on. And in there, that's a lithium battery pack, which is 2.5 kilowatts. There's an inverter there. I've also got hookup for outside if I need. Just general storage under there. We've got the controls are here, so that's the LED light strips, that's the stern light and the blower, which is that's the controls for it, but it's also Bluetooth, which is the diesel heater. There's a table there which just gets in the way, it's not being used, and then above the garage, for want of a better word, are two single beds. I don't know if you can see at the back there, but there is a twin fan, a reading light, and also a USB charging point, which is a fast charger. So Sam's been sleeping up there. I just used sofa bed but put this second mattress on it because, as with all sofa beds, you need a visit to the chiropractor if you don't do something to make them more comfortable. And then in the garage, which is a right mess obviously, is the old Thunderbox there, and then we've got diesel heater, general biking detritus, and then my second bike there, the Benelli, which has been sold on Wednesday. I've got an aircon unit there, that's the 240 volt supply, and also this is the switching power supply for the LEDs, just to regulate what power they get. The roof is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4 stages, for want of a better word. They will lift out or all stack at one end, so I can use it as a lorry again if I want. There's no actual rear door, it's just covered by the tail lift. It's a massive tail lift, so you can quite easily get two bikes on it, take them up and down, and the bikes are fastened into these chocks. Probably see it better there. They roll into that chock and then they just get strapped up at the front with two straps so it's quite quick to do in and out. And then you've got the control for the LED strips, which are dimmable, because obviously you need to dim your lights for takeoff and landing. The ORVIL sign, which isn't plugged in at the moment. That's about it. I'm kind of wishing I hadn't got black carpet, because it just shows every bit of crap. You have to end up hoovering it 5 times a day. I've got a proper hoover which just obviously plugs into the 240. It does get very warm quite quickly. It's not so bad in the bed. I've only slept up there once, but Sam said it was quite nice, because it's got solar panels which help to insulate it and keep it dark for sleeping. But out here the light just comes through as soon as the sun comes up, and you're awake at 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And that is ORVIL. So it's basically got everything I need. It's quite a bit more work to do. That table, I assembled it a few days ago. I might actually take that apart and just use part of it, and then have a fold-up table on that wall there, because there's nowhere to put it really. But this is the campsite. It's a sports and social club. They were playing cricket now, but there was a big cricket match on last night, which we watched from the balcony on the clubhouse. Got a nice bar up there, so we had a few beers and just chilled out watching the cricket. And it's easy access up into the Yorkshire Dales. We went up on the bikes. Sam rode the XR. He got temporary insurance for 4 days, which was 50 quid. And we went up and met Richard Eaton and rode up to Hawes and had a tool around there. So that's it. Bye.